Good morning and welcome in the e-learning classes of St. Michael's Academy Bethian. Students, myself Dr. Janendra and we have the topic coordination. It is the second part or second video of the coordination. In the first video, we discussed about the meaning and definition of the coordination. That coordination is a process through which harmony is established among different activities of an organization so that organizational goals can be achieved effectively and efficiently. Organizational goals can be achieved successfully. It is the process of synchronization of the individual efforts and the resources. It is also known as the synchronization of resources. Now we have to study characteristics of the coordination. The characteristics of the coordinations are the following. First, it integrates group effort. Coordination integrates group effort. When a group of people work to achieve a common goal, then coordination is necessary to integrate their group efforts so that organizational goals can be achieved. When a group of people works towards a common goal, towards a common objective, then it is necessary to bind their efforts, to bind their individual efforts, to integrate their effort, and it is possible with the help of the coordination. Second, it ensures unity of action. In an organization, many people work. They are of different nature, different ability, different thinking. But their action should be in such a way that they will help in the achieving the group goal. Here, coordination works. Coordination ensures the unity of actions of the employees, workers, and different departments, and they work in a organization. They work in a group with the help of the proper coordination. Without proper coordination, it is not necessary. It is not possible to unite the action of the different people. It is a continuous process. Coordination is a continuous process. It is not a function which can be performed once and for all. It is needed at every step of the function. It is needed from planning to the controlling. From planning to controlling. It is a continuous process. Managers are always busy in making up proper coordination among the different people, different activities, different departments. It is all pervasive. Coordination is all pervasive. Means coordination is needed in all type of organization, whether it is the economic organization or non-economic organization, whether it is profitable organization or non-profitable organization, or religious organization, political organization, legal organization, any type of organization. With a proper coordination, no one organization where a group of people work will success. It is the responsibility of all managers. Coordination is the responsibility of all managers, not only top level, but top, middle and lower level. It is the responsibility of all the managers to make a proper coordination in the organization, proper coordination between the different people, different activities, different departments. And next, it is deliberate function. It is a deliberate function. Coordination is a deliberate function. It is not established by itself. Coordination is established by the managers. It is a deliberate function of managers. Cooperation is established by itself, but not coordination. Coordination is the responsibility of all managers. Managers are always busy in the making the proper coordination. They deliberately make a proper coordination among the different people, different activities and different departments, so that organizational goals can be successfully achieved. In the next video, we will discuss how coordination is the essence of management. Now watch the next video.